What's up, family? Hey, I'm heading down the hill, but I want to jump on here real quick and touch base with you guys. I'm gonna be out fishing tomorrow with a couple of my elders. They're taking me to this lake I've never been to, and they're gonna show me how the old folks fish. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go to this place called Pine Flat, I think. Anyways, just wanted to jump in here and talk to you guys about something. I made a video about it's moving time, or it's time to move, or something to that nature, and I want to kind of follow up on that real quick if I could. Family, we all get comfortable. We get real comfortable, and you know, whether you believe in God, source, universe, whatever you want to call it, or you know, it don't matter to me, you know. But when it's your turn to move, when it's time for you to let go of some things, it's time for you to let go of some things, you know what I mean? And you can hold on to them for dear life. And I'm not just talking about moving from your house or moving to another city, or, you know, moving from a different job. It could be all that, and it could be none of that, you know what I mean? It could be it's moving time. It could be it's time for you to let go of some baggage, you know what I mean? It could be it's time for you to just drop some stuff. You know, some stuff that you've been holding on to forever. You know, it could be it's time for you to dip out that relationship that's been holding you back. You know what I mean? It could be a relationship, somebody that you love, as far as a lover, or a parent that's toxic, or it could be a sibling that's toxic, you know, or you have some grown trifling kids that you need to just cut the strings with, you know, and just let them go. You know, whatever it is, you know what I mean? And to each their own. You know, we all have our own unique journey that we got to walk, and everybody's path is slightly different, you know what I mean? But the pain and trauma is all the same for the most part, you know? But when it's time to go, man, you got to let that go, family. You have to let it go. And it's crazy because the more we try to hold on to that stuff, the tighter we try to squeeze and control it and hold it, man, the more pain we got to go through, because you're going to let it go. You're going to let it go. And it's crazy because oftentimes I used to think my kids were smarter than me. And what I mean by that is, man, my kids knew, they learned early that, you know what, when dad say do something, you could do it the way dad told you to do it, or you get this beaten and still do it the way dad told you to do. Either way you go, you're going to do what dad told you to do. My kids learned that at an early age. But for some reason, I'm either kind of slow, dense, retarded, whatever, you know. It's hard for me to get that, you know. And as a grown man, it was hard for me to get that, you know, that man. When it's time for me to let go of some stuff, when it's time for me to move on, when it's time for me to just drop some stuff, I can't just do it like that, you know. It's like I'm hard-headed, you know what I mean? I gotta rebel just because I was told to do it. It's like I'm not doing it. But life has a way of saying, okay, you don't want to do it my way? Do it your way. And a life will strip you down butt naked and take everything you got. Excuse me, the phone, I'm driving. But life will strip you down of everything you got. Take everything that you cherish, everything that you love, everything that you hold dear. It'll take it all from you. It will take every bit of it from you to get you to get up and do what it told you to do. It's no different from a parent disciplining a kid. You don't want to do what I told you to do? Okay, give me your cell phone. Oh, you don't want to do what I told you to do? Okay, give me your Game Boy, your game box, whatever it is, you know, your video game, you know. You're going to do what I told you to do. We're going to put you on timeout. We're going to beat your butt, whatever the case may be, but you're going to do what I told you to do. And for us as adults that think we grown, you know, because I'm 51, I swear I'm grown. I know I'm grown, you know what I mean? And I still can't be told what to do for the most part. But I'm learning. I'm getting there, you know? And man, but life will break you down. Life will humble you and get you to the point it's like, okay, I don't want to do this. I didn't want to do this. You told me to do this. You told me this was in the best interest for me. But because I rebelled, look at all the crap I got to go through now. And just to do what you told me to do a long time ago. Man, had I did it, I wouldn't have lost everything. Man, had I did it, I wouldn't have to go through all this pain and drama. Man, if I just did it, I wouldn't have to suffer like this. But we grown. We can't be told what to do. Family, we have to humble ourselves. And for us as grown folks, that's hard sometimes, you know, especially us as we on our own, you know, we doing our own thing, you know, and we ain't really dependent on nobody. We ain't got the answer to nobody. So we think we still got to answer to life. There's still power, the ultimate power out there that we're going to have to answer to. And again, I don't care whether you call it God, source, universe, the force. I don't care what you call it. You know what I mean? You're going to have to answer to that power. And you know the crazy thing, family? I honestly believe that all things work together for our good. I honestly believe, I know this with every fiber of my being, that everything always works out for me. But for some reason, it's still hard for me to just let go. For some reason, it's still hard for me to just trust and be like, okay, I'm gonna take this leap of faith. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make this move. I don't see how it's gonna work out, and I don't see this playing out right. But man, if everything really work out for my good, then it don't matter what I believe in that regard. I just gotta take that faith. I just gotta take that leap. That leap of faith, that jump. Like, okay, it's all good. I can't lose. I can't lose. If everything is always working out for my good, and I know that it is, everything is always working out for your good. I believe that with every fiber of my being. We can't lose, family. We can't lose. There is no losses. Even when we quote unquote lose all the stuff that we held on to and we cherished, we don't lose, family. We gain more than we lost. We gain so much more just by being obedient, just by listening and being in the right place. And we learn so much in the process, so that when you learn all the stuff that you learn and you gain all the stuff that you gain, you didn't really lose anything. It was just a temporary setback. But it really wasn't a temporary setback, because it was propelling you in the right path. It was propelling you down to where you were supposed to be at. Family, we have to learn to trust the process. We have to learn to trust the process. And that's so hard for us. That's so hard for us. And so, I'm going to hang out with some elders tomorrow. Because it's 51 years old, I still need people talking to me. At 51 years old, I don't know it all. And I still chop it up with my elders and learn from them and ask them questions and get some advice from them. Why? Because that's the wise thing to do. Because again, I don't know it all. And so I have to surround myself with people that know more than me. I have to humble myself and submit myself to them so that I can learn. Family, you have to learn to trust the process. It's all good. It's all good. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.